In the heart of the wilderness, a wolf pack thrives, embodying a culture of unity, teamwork, and resilience. Wolves, like successful teams, understand the importance of clear communication and shared goals. Each member plays a unique role, contributing to the pack's strength. Just as wolves collaborate to hunt, a successful team collaborates to achieve its objectives. They move in sync, leveraging each other's strengths, and communicate to reinforce bonds within the pack. A team also finds strength in a shared vision, a common goal that resonates with every member. When wolves take turns leading the pack, a team must recognize the value of balance, promoting a healthy work-life dynamic. They demonstrate unparalleled loyalty and support when one of their own faces a challenge. A motivated team rallies together in times of adversity, providing unwavering support and encouragement. In the dance of nature, the wolf pack symbolizes the essence of teamwork. Just like these magnificent creatures, a united team can conquer any challenge, creating a culture that echoes the strength, resilience, and harmony of a wolf pack. When one eats, we all eat.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kenny Lloyd, and I'd like to welcome you to the second hour of the GOVVI-THON. And what is the GOVVI-THON? The GOVVI-THON is a cumulative of a collective of people that have made a decision to team up to lend their gifts and their talents to a company called GOVVI. And today we're not doing a big presentation on the company, because I think that it's good to hear the heartbeat of the company. And I don't care, a company without a heartbeat is empty. And the heartbeat is reflective of the people that have made a decision to join. We have somebody special coming on today, because GOVVI, the one thing I loved about GOVVI is that GOVVI is just not, here in the United States. GOVVI is international, and we're starting off international. Within our organization, we have people in different countries that are already positioning themselves to do special things with us. So today, it gives me great joy to interview one of them that's out of Nigeria, Etim Bassey. Etim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm so sorry about my view. I'm right here in Farm Settlement in remote area. I just want to cancel this program because of my location.
No, that's okay.
So please just bear with me. My video will not on this.
Okay, because we hear a lot of background stuff. So, let me ask you a question. So, where are you now? Where do you live? Where is your home? Where do you live?
Yeah, I'm from Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, and currently I came to the Farm Settlement in the Cross River State, Nigeria.
Nigeria.
That's where I'm staying from. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this: as you have looked at GOVVI, who introduced you to GOVVI?
Sharon Steele. Yeah, Sharon Steele is my mentor, and she has been so good in trying to make others to measure up to our success. And so I'm part of those people. She's been trying to see how we can come up to measure up to our success. And she was the one that introduced me to GOVVI.
Now, tell me what she introduced you. What made you want to do business with Sharon? Tell me about Sharon. What's special about Sharon to make you want to do business with her, to make you trust her?
Well, from our past experience, from our background, she came from a very low background and self-made. And looking at her background, she didn't have a background, so she didn't allow those things to actually stop her. So she rose against the obstacle, she rose against the odds, and has become what she is today. So she's a role model that people need to look up to and emulate.
That's a good thing. So what made you, what got you, from a business standpoint, because we're not talking about getting excited. I'm saying you're a business person. So as a business person, Etim, what interested you in GOVVI? Why GOVVI?
Hello, can you hear me? It's like I've lost you.
No. Can you hear me, Etim? Can you hear me? Etim, can you hear me? Etim, can you hear me? Okay, I'm still here. And everybody, we ask you to bear with us because this
Hello?
is international
Oh,
connection.
shit.
Can you hear me, Etim?
Come on.
We're gonna wait because I think you have something special to say. So we're gonna work through this. Like it's like nothing's perfect. We don't claim to be, but this is an international
What
connection.
happened?
So then he's trying to work through it now. Etim, can you hear me? Okay, we're gonna give him another
Oh,
minute or
shit.
so. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to Etim because he's having a few problems. Shantae. So
I am here.
So listen, you always have to be prepared. You know, when you know that you're going to do business, we're doing business internationally, and our connection is good, but his connection wasn't so great. So I think as you know, in terms of leadership, you know, you always have to have a plan B. And my plan B just happens to be my wife, which is not a bad plan B. So I have some questions for her. Uh, why do you bother me in the morning when you wake up? I'm just kidding, everybody.
Why do I what?
I'm just kidding. I said, why do you always complain when we get up in the morning? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but
I complain because I care about you and I love you and I want you to be your best self, physically, financially, mentally, and spiritually. So I have to be behind you, reminding you of all those things that you need to do to be your greater self, Mr. Lloyd.
all right, that was good. And you know what? I believe everything you said. Seriously. So Shantae, you know, I had you here as a backup, and I told you, I said, just in case it doesn't work, Sean, I'm gonna.
Right, and I don't even have any makeup on. I didn't plan on doing this. I'm behind the scenes working the call, not in front of the scene.
So
So
let me share
got
with
me
you.
all natural.
Let me share with you how this interviewer and interviewee works. I'll let you know when to talk. Okay.
Okay.
I'll interview you. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so this is let me introduce you to my soulmate, my business partner, my best friend, you know, and we've been through a lot in business. A lot of you all who are on the training heard the beginning of our story. But Shantae, let me ask you a question. Like, tell everybody why, like, through our journey in network marketing, why do you tell me your feeling about what network marketing has done to us and our family very shortly now, okay?
Okay. Well, it has really transformed my life first and foremost. Um, Besides the money, the personal development has been um, super. That's the most important part. Of course, money is important, but growing in health and in business, right, is more important, and personal development is very important. So that's what I've really enjoyed the most. And of course, I've enjoyed the money because with the money, it allows you to be able to do exceptional things for your family and for your friends. And what I love the most about this journey is it allows us to do what we love to do naturally, and that's help people change their life, help people in any kind of way we can. And we love giving back. And so this is the perfect um, business opportunity to get involved in if you want to help people succeed.
So let me ask you this. So as we were thinking about merging with different companies, we looked at several, and then the guys from GOVVI flew in. Like, what was it that made you feel comfortable, about GOVVI? Us teaming up with GOVVI. What made you feel comfortable about GOVVI from a business standpoint and from a standpoint of your inner gut feeling?
Okay, well, one of the things that I was really excited about with Govvi is I was excited about the products. What I realized in this journey in our business, the only thing that has made us successful is by making sure we partner with a company that had products that market our people, right? Because if we don't have products that market our people, We're not going to make money and they're not going to make money. And we're all here in this business opportunity to make money. That's one thing. And then secondly, once we went over the compensation plan and we realized that the money could be made, can be made in the compensation plan, that the compensation plan wasn't much different from Tava's, then that too made me excited. Thirdly, because the owners were so aggressive and excited about having us partner with them. This journey has been very humbling in so many different ways, because along the way to know that even though a lot of people may think that, oh, well, you all a black owned business, and you started Tava in 2019 and now it is 2024, you've decided to let it go and merge with another company. Well, to me, that's a win-win, because you have to keep up what's going on in the times, right? And Tava was a success. For the first 3 years, we were very successful, in Tava. And so we learned a lot being business owners, right? But one of the things that we learned most importantly is we're better distributors than we are business owners. And why? Because when you're a business owner, you wear lots of different hats and you're not able to get out there and work one-on-one and close with the people in the field. And we miss that part. We miss that connection with everyone. And the most important part is that we learn and we still winning, right? We're still growing, we're still making money, and we're still impacting so many people's lives. And that's the part that's most important.
So as you see what's going on, like we've been in companies and we've been a big part of the launches. Like, what is the most exciting part about where we are right now? What is going on to you?
I love, love, love my Tava family. I love, love, love the fact that new people are coming on and joining. And what I love most is when I hear these people say that they've heard of us, they've been following us, and they want to work with us. It's really a it's a humbling situation to hear people that don't know us personally, but have heard so much about us. And Kenny and I don't have this huge 20-year story of being in network marketing. We have a very short period that we've been in network marketing, right? We were introduced to network marketing in 2008. But this journey has been it's not always been pretty. There have been ups and downs, right? But it definitely has been an 80-20, right? 80% of the time has been awesome. 20% of the time has not, but those are opportunities for us to learn in those areas, grow, and find out what we did and correct it if it was incorrect, right? Because being a better person is so important for the both of us. It's important in my life and it's important in your life. That's one of the reasons why I choose to follow you. We have to grow as people, and we have to be honest about the part that we played and why we're not where we're supposed to be, and not blame other people for not having success, and look at what we need to do, right? And so that's what has happened along the way in our growth. Has it been pretty? Has it been fun? No, it hasn't. We're human too. We have feelings too. And we can only do what we could do. And at the end of the day, as long as we have our character, and as long as we know that the most important part is helping people get what they need, and you will get what you need, that's what makes me excited and makes me want to continue to not only be in Govvi, right? But to also follow you, not just as my husband, but as my business partner. Because when I think about partnering with people, and I'm just going to be honest, if I want some information about banking, or if I want information about investing in property, if I want information about trading, I'm going to talk to an expert in that field, right? And I'm going to do and follow whatever it is that they tell me to do, because they are an expert in that field. And so we are here to help people make money. We're here to help you make money. That's what we're here for. And we want to do that. And I know that Govvi is the place because of the things that I told you. It's not only about the products, it's not only about the compensation plan, but it's also about the people that own the company that is going to help you to succeed. They were excited. They were eager to have us. They flew down here to meet us quickly. And, that says a lot. That says a lot about who we are as people. And a lot of times you think that people are not watching you. They are. Just because they're not airing out all of their business or going on social media and letting you know, people are watching. People see you. And then they also want to know that you can stick and stay. The one thing that I can say about the different companies that we've been in, it's never an overnight success. And we've given it 3, 4, 5 years, right? We didn't just get in and have people follow us and leave and go on to the next company and go on to the next company and go on to the next company. We've learned in such a short period of time that if you find the right company, right? Because no company is perfect, and not even the owners. It may be a situation where you don't like them, you don't like what they say, you don't like what they're doing, right? But what's most important is, are they getting you your products, and are you getting paid? Those are the two most important things, right? And sometimes it's best to people feel like that they've had their time at this company or another company, and it's time for them to move. But when you decide to make that decision, it has to be for the right reasons. It can't be a selfish decision. And that's what I like about the moves that we've made as a couple. Our moves are never selfish. It's about thinking about everybody else and the whole.
So, so let me ask you this, and you and I, we kind of talk about this, but we're going to share, like, so you as a intelligent woman, who, when I met you, you were independent. When you start talking about, like following your husband, like what is the real reason that you follow my lead when it comes to these companies, for real?
Well, because when I met you, you already had what I was looking for. I was looking for a person that was driven, a person that made no excuses, a person that had character, a person that was fun, a person that was willing to do what it takes to help people, right? And a person that wasn't afraid to make the uh, hard decisions, right? I was looking for a man, a leader. I was looking for a king, and you possess those things, right? I was looking for someone who was a good father, someone who was a good man that uh, showed me that chivalry wasn't dead, because I love chivalry. I love a man that can lead. You know what I'm saying? And you were you are older than I am. I don't have any children. I've never been married before, but I've had a lot of relationships along the way where I learned and I checked off, okay, yes, I like this in a man. No, I don't want that in a man. So by the time we met, I know who I am as a person. I don't need you to make me out of something. At 35 years old, I was already who I wanted, who I was gonna be, and who I strive to be. But I needed someone to enhance my life, right? To teach me some things that I didn't know. And so you did that for me. You already was in business for yourself. I saw the drive in you and the motivation and to not give up. And that was exciting. That was exciting to me because I didn't have that growing up. I didn't have that male figure that felt like it was his job to provide and to do the things that you do for not only me, but my family, your children, and other people too as well, And so that is what makes me continue to follow you. The decisions that you make, are they good decisions? I can't say everything that we've done along the way has been great decisions in our business, but again, it's the 80-20. Is you have to take the good with the bad, and then we can talk about it. We can agree to disagree. We can learn from it, and we can move forward together as a couple. And that's what we've been doing along this journey. We've been together 20 years. We've been married almost 15 years this year. And I just am at awe at how you work, your passion and your drive. And that's what makes me continue to follow you, not as just your wife, but as a business partner, and as a leader for me, for my life, for my family. You've showed my family, you've taught people in my family so many things, right? So many things about relationships, so many things about being a man, so many things about showing up for your family, showing up for your kids, just the things that you do for me as a woman, that you've been a single person for so long, you're used to doing it by yourself. And, I'm all for the independent woman. I'm hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. I'm all for it. I'm all for women making all the money and, having all the paper. But again, I am for the woman who believes that behind every great man is a great woman. And I don't mind walking along aside of you to be great together and to grow together as a couple.
So let me ask you this: give people a glimpse, and as we talk about, because like people, I always tell people, it's not what you see. The power is not in the seen; it's the unseen.
It's definitely in the unseen.
And what is really required of a leader for real. Like, give them an idea. Just give them a glimpse of what 24 hours kind of looks like for me. And it's like, what from the time we're up, what are we doing for real?
Well, one of the things that I want to say is that one of the things that you used to say that I really took and grabbed hold of at an early time when we first met is, let's not focus on the problem, let's focus on the solution, right? Because a lot of times I find myself being scared, like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of this situation? Worrying, right? And what I love the most is you taught me how to be positive, right? And to speak into existence what it is that I want, and to change my mind and my thoughts, right? And so fast forward to what the question you're asking me now, that's what you demonstrate on a daily basis. I don't like that you don't get 8 hours of sleep. You probably don't even get 6 hours of sleep. You probably get maybe 4 hours of sleep, if that, and not good sleep. I don't like that about you, because I know that it's very important to get the rest that you need, right? But your mind is continuously going, continuously. You're always thinking about ways to make money and thinking about ways to grow. You're always thinking about big things in life, like wanting a yacht, wanting a condo on the beach, wanting to do all of these wonderful things and have these wonderful things, right? And I love that about you. And I like that you seek those things. So in a 24-hour period, when I go to bed, you still up sometimes. You may be in the bed, but you still up. Or maybe you dozed off and went to sleep. But I'm a hard sleeper, and I go to sleep, and I must have 8 hours plus in order to be an effective person on a daily basis. And when I wake up, you're already up. You're already in the grind. You're grinding every day, all day, constantly, nonstop. And that's what our 24-hour day is. You just talking to people, trying to meet new people, reaching out to people, trying to help people, even trying to help people that don't even deserve to be helped. And I don't mean to say it that way. And when I say that, I mean everybody deserves to be helped. Don't get me wrong. But some people use and abuse it, and some people take it for granted. And I still see in you wanting to help that person succeed. And a lot of times I wonder, Is it because you as a man, because because of your father, because of who your father was, or not even that? I realize that a lot of men, because they are men, they want to win. They want to be number one, you know? And being number one comes with a huge responsibility. What are you going to do to win? What are you going to do to be number one? And you do that every day. You demonstrate it every day. You show up every day. And the best part is you don't make any excuses. And that part I love. Now, do we get into it? Do we, fuss at each other? Do we have arguments? Do I be in the background, talking crazy? Yes, yes, because again, a lot of times I don't understand, I've been single more longer than I've been married, and sometimes as women, we fall short and don't know how to close our mouth, sit back, relax, and let God do the work, right? Because sometimes men don't really see what it is that we're saying, right? But if you sit back and give it to God, it all works out for the greater good. Because at the end of the day, our hearts are in the right place. I know our hearts are in the right place. And I know that we have character, because character is everything. And as long as we want to help people win, and we have patience and willing to work it out together, then that's why we have become the power couple that we have. And that's why I follow you. And that's why I allow you to lead as my king, because you are my king. And I mean that. I'm serious about that. I say it all the time. I know that a lot of times I don't get on here and talk because I do get emotional, but I'm super excited because God answered my prayers. He answered the prayers of having a man show up and show me what a man is supposed to do for a woman, what a man is supposed to be for a woman. You show our children that every day. You show our family that every day. And your drive and your grind is like no other. You grind nonstop to the point where a lot of times, it affects your health, And I know that this year is a new year for you to grab hold to your health and to be serious about your health. And when I mean his health, I don't mean just the weight loss, right? Because the weight loss is important too. But sometimes men have a problem with going to the doctor, going to get their checkups, taking their medicine like they're supposed to. It's important to do that because you suffer from allergies, because you suffer from asthma. Those are the reasons why I fuss every day and I bitch every day. Oh, excuse me, did I say that? Because I want you to be
That
healthy.
part.
I want you to be here.
That part. Yeah. That part.
That part. And so a lot of times people see you all the time, you're always blowing your nose. You sound like you congested. The weather here in Houston is horrible, right? And then we don't have any carpet, but we do have animals, right? And of course, they're hyperallergenic. But when you have allergies, like Kenny has allergies, and then you live in Houston and our weather is very bipolar, then your asthma and your allergies bother you constantly, And so it's so important for you to get your health together because you do work hard. Your grind is, I'm serious, you guys. I mean, I would follow you even if you were not my husband. I'm very serious about that. I don't agree with a lot of things that you do, but I do respect you. I respect your grind. And me too. When I be quiet and sit back and listen, then it all is like a puzzle. It starts to connect together.
So, you know what? And you all hear me talk about it. I know there's some new people on here that may not have bargained, and we're gonna get to Etim too. We're gonna get back to Etim.
I hope that Etim is
He's
Etim
back.
is
He's back. He's back. So we're gonna get back to him. But this is why when you hear your significant other, your wife, speak of you like this, like you have to earn this, right?
Yes.
And this is why I do grind. I do grind because I want to continuously earn the respect, your respect, and I think that as a husband, as a man, and that, we have a responsibility to do certain things, but it's not just paying the bills, it's enrichment, enhancement. But I think it's reciprocal. And that's why we're partners in this, that you bring something to the table that I don't bring. You know, you bring a certain nurturing, but it's kind of hard too, but a certain nurturing to the people, because me, you know, when I tell everybody, when you've been broke and you start from zero, it takes a lot to climb out of that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, therefore, it takes somebody who is really like a gorilla, a monster, a beast for real, to climb out.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes the same beast, it takes the same gorilla and monster to have the strength to reach down and pull other people out too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's harder because once you pull yourself out, you're exhausted. But
Mm-hmm.
the real beast in people gives them the strength to reach back and pull other people out and pull
Right.
more people out and pull more people out. And then when I get exhausted, I teach other people how to pull other people out and pull other people out. And that is the power of what this industry and what people who are in leadership positions do. Everybody I know that's in a leadership position, they have beasts in them. They have a
Mm-hmm.
monster in them. They have, you know, because the monster is not ugly. The monster defeats all ill things. The monster is what makes you fight through things and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and scare off betrayals, scare off fear, scare off things like that. That's the monster. But the beast is this, you know, I'm from him, like refuses to lose, refuses to succumb. It
Right.
always find a way. So I thank you, Shantae, for coming on. You know,
Yes, one of the most profound things that you said earlier, and I think it was more so on the training. And people, you know, we all have our good and bad days. Like, you're not always in a place of, you're always in beast mode, but sometimes we're human. We're all human, and our confidence level sometimes gets shot when you feel like you haven't succeeded in a certain area, or you have to step back a few steps in order to go forward. You know what I mean? And then when you have a family that you are leading, sometimes your confidence level can sometimes waver, you know. And what I enjoy the most, or what I like the most, is that it doesn't last long, you know, and we all get there. We all of our confidence level at some point is there. But I want to speak just directly to the women out there. And I want to say this because you are great, but I am greater. And I have to have love for me for real, not for play, because you can't give me that. I have to already have that. You know, you can lift me up, you can uh guide me to a, a new level, but you can't give me that confidence. That confidence is internally. I have to know who I already am and what I am striving to become better. You can do that, right? But I have to already possess that. And one of the things that I do honestly believe about myself is I have confidence, right? Money or no money, broke or not, hair done or not, and you can ask Kenny, I'm very confident and secure with who I am as a person. And that's so important for us as women to do that, because as we grow, we have to realize what part do we play in the person that we're attracting, right? Because we attract what we are, right? And so the reason why we've been so great together is there is some of me in you, right? And vice versa. That's what helped us grow together, right? But I have to be confident in knowing who I am, and I have to be a strong individual. That's the only way I can be greater with you, right? Because I'm already great, and I have to already know that. And together, we can grow together as a couple and be great together. But at the end of the day, I am an individual, right? I am Shantae Trimmer before I became Shantae Lloyd, and I'll never give that up, because my mother was a single parent. I didn't grow up with a father. I didn't have those positive male role models around me to show me those things. I had to learn those things along the way, and I did, right? And I had to make the decision that I deserve to have the best in the world. And then that's when God blessed me with the best in the world, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd. Mwah. I love you, baby.
Ooh, you're gonna get some flowers today.
I want to.
You're
I
gonna
want
get
to get some flowers. This year is a year of
flowers
me
today.
getting a whole bunch of stuff. Woo,
Okay,
woo,
so
woo.
let's
You want to see if Etim can get back on the call for a few minutes before our next person? Because we've been talking for a while.
don't y'all think? Listen, get some fire if you think Shantae was a great stand-in. I mean, Etim, are you back with us? Etim, we can barely hear you.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'll be waiting.
All right, there you go. Okay,
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, good. So listen, I want to thank my wife for standing in.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. Why Govvi in Africa? Why? Well, how will Govvi serve you and your people in Africa?
Yeah, like I said earlier, the field thing is very vital issue here for us because Nigeria and Africa can by extension.
Etim,
Runs on fuel
we're having an issue with the
in the heart of Africa. If anything happens, can you hear me?
yeah, we can bear you going in and out. Come on, keep trying.
So if you have something, just as we've been hearing the testimony around the world, our fuel talent is helping people go extra miles, reducing the pump price of fuel by 15 to 20%. That's what we have been looking for here in Africa. And if we found out to be what it is, then we don't need to talk too much about the product. It's going to excel itself. And we are looking forward to seeing GOVVI Fuel Tablet becoming a household name in the 6 months of its usage here in Nigeria.
Well, we're excited about our expansion. We like, and that's what I was telling people about Govvi. Govvi is allowing us to go. We're international, but we're active in 60 different countries, and so we're excited, Etim, about partnering with you guys and doing big things, man, because we understand the plight of what's going on there with the fuel, the expense of the fuel. We know the fuel tablets will help you guys. And we know that with the monies that we could generate by showing everybody there how to start a small business, we know that we can help the economy as well. And as rich as your economy is, man, you know, and as rich as the people are internally, man, we're looking forward to it, man. We're going to do big things together, and we're looking forward to having you and your team coming in October to the United States to participate in the GOVVI conference, you know, and have people walking across the stage getting awards and hitting the top position in the company and just hitting positions in the company. Well, we're looking forward to that, Etim. All right.
I can't see you. Please, can you repeat the question?
Yes, go on.
What did you say? I can't hear you. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, you didn't hear anything I said? Hey, man, I said, so one more question for you. All right. Is your team, are the people excited about working with GOVVI? Are they excited about getting started?
Of course, they're excited about it. And even since when we talked about the sample, you know, when I did the announcement and everywhere, like, with the sample. So up to now, I have people on a daily basis requesting for the sample. And they want to test it. They want to see it physically.
This is what they're excited about. They're excited about the fuel tablets.
Because they're already waiting to come in so that they can start using them.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it to you. We're gonna send you all some and get you started with it. Tuesday, March the beginning. And we're excited about going to work, man. Let's make it happen. Let's go to work, Etim. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for joining us. I hope next time we have a better connection, man, because I really want to hear you, you know, and we look forward to working together, man. All right. Appreciate you. All right, everybody. So next up, we have Christy Ann. I'll tell you a little bit about her. Got a chance to meet her on a call. I love her spirit. I love her energy. And you all get a chance to become acquainted with her and just hear her perspective, because everything is about perspective. Different people have different perspectives on why GOVVI. And that's what it's about. Everybody has their why. Everybody has a different reason on why. And we just want you all, those who, hopefully there's some people on here that are on the fence making some decisions. And I think to some degree we're all, because we Tuesday we start formally becoming a part of GOVVI. And I think we're all just need to continue to be excited about it and hear different perspectives that make us feel better about it. So I'm really glad that impromptu you all got a chance to hear from Shantae, because I tell everybody that we would not be where we are without Shantae's spirit. I shared on the training a little bit about our story. Okay, so she's telling me now in the background, I gotta go, because we gotta get ready for the next person. But she is the backbone for where we are, and there would not be any us in this position if it were not for her. So I thank her every day. We're working together now. Like you see us working as a team now. This is how it is. This is what it takes. It takes a team. So if you're husband and wife out there and you need to enhance or change the dynamics, your financial dynamics, work together. Find a way to work together, because there's no greater joy than experiencing that. So having said that, we're going to move on to get ready for prepare for the next hour. Etim, thank you very much. And we love you guys, man. We'll see you again shortly. Okay.